What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe, Chase, Jay, Mystic, Mitchell? What you all up to? So I made it to 2411 Ascension, getting closer to that 2500, but just not quite there yet. Figured would mix it up today and do a little Lavamancer grinding, since I just don't ever play the Lavamancer that much, really. Figured give him a little love. What's going on, Josh? May, what's up? Windblade. I'm actually 9th on the list. There's people with way more Ascension than me. That's for sure. Well, with the Onslaught announcement, their Chase, I doubt I'm going to be playing any consoles anytime soon. Just because the grind is just yet to begin. I mean, I might screw around on the console a little bit between getting 2500 and Onslaught coming. Let's see, let's just go, well, I'm going to have to use air. But besides the air, let's just go full-on Lavamancer all the way around. Let's see, I'm not sure the DU either. So you guys will have to bear with me here until I figure out all the DU requirements. That was way too much, I think. Or no, because it includes a wall over here, so that's not terrible, I guess. But is 3 fissures. I guess after I get them upgraded, it won't be an issue. I haven't played in 2 months. Jeez. The best way to level up is just by playing there, Mystic. There's no real magic to it. That, and it's not really important, to be honest with you. Your Ascension level is not important at all. I mean, once you get past like the first 60 levels, or even the first 120 levels, or is it 210? It's 210. Like the first big milestone is Ascension 60, the second big milestone is Ascension 210. Once you're past that, the amount of benefit you get is much smaller. So it's those first levels which really make the difference. Let's see. I wonder how this is gonna do. I'm kind of worried. Then again, I guess it'll be fine. We're all so OP now. Let's see, I got room for one more fissure. I think I should put it down here in this close lane. Or actually, I got one way down there. Yeah, let's go with another one. Why not? What's going on there, Cairo? No, that's not what I mean at all. It's just not the amount of added benefit or added power you get once you get past 210 is really a very, very small amount. Oh, I didn't put any AA for the lower lanes. Good call there, Mama. I got the oil geysers. Let's see if they're gonna cut it. Oh, if they'd only ignite. I got the oil geysers in the malls. Yeah, it looks like the AA's fine with just cobalts. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hold out all the way to the end. I guess we'll find out. What's going on there, Black Hand? The cobalts are so easy to deal with, as long as you don't have any towers. No, it's not just your armor stat alone, Johnny. It's the... I mean, use whatever you want, but remember that system is going away too when the next update comes. Or it's not going away for trials, but with Onslaught mode, it won't be a thing. What's going on there, G-Man? It's the overall quality of the item. It's got a hidden item power associated to it that we can't see. So you can use sell value as a very, very generic version of it, but there are multiple brackets inside of each sell value. I think there are anyway, because the quality range of the item versus the sell value of the item are very, very slim. But if you're sticking with all of the same rarity, I think what most people are doing right now is going off the sell value, and that's not it's not necessarily the most efficient way or 100% correct, but it does work. So got to give it some credit for that. Let's see, I guess I should have put something into these oil geysers since that's my flyer defense here. Did I put 3 oil geysers over here? Or no, I've only got the 2. Out of juice. Is there enough laying around? Yeah, I'll pick it up pretty quick, I think. You don't use... all they disable are traps, auras, or nodes. So if you don't use traps, auras, and nodes, then they have nothing to disable their chase. So best bet is to use... well, what I found the easiest was to use all towers and walls and not use any traps, auras, or nodes. Everything's dying pretty decently. You erupt those oil geysers on the flyers and they just evaporate. That's awesome. Ooh, whoa, another one. Well, I guess the eruption hits hard too. Yeah, it's like you would think it should be, Jay, or it's going to be. And I think Trendy hasn't necessarily been happy with this gear gating system that they've had for a long time. But it's just what they've had to deal with, so... But, the higher the floor you get to, the better the gear will be. And there will be a cap somewhere. I'm all out of practice. This is actually my little Siege Roller one-shot Lavamancer, but I haven't used it in so long. If I actually get a Siege Roller, it's going to take a few tries. Who's my favorite character? My favorite character is the EV2, personally. Just love that girl. Good enough. Yeah, there's a video on my channel called 5 Things That Every New or Returning Player Should Know there, Joe. If you just watch that video, that would help you out quite a bit. Just because there are some things that you wouldn't, you know, being a new player to the game, you wouldn't think of right off the top of your head that would be a thing, that are a thing. So I would watch that video for sure. In fact, I thought I had a bot command to it, but to be honest with you, I don't know what it is. Uh-oh. What was that? Was that a cobalt, maybe? I bet it was a cobalt since I'm slacking on the air down there. You know, I should really pay attention to this side, I guess. It's only wave 4. It's only wave 3, pardon me. There's a siege roller. Get some practice shots off on him. I like the carnival skin for the monk is probably my favorite skin in the game. Oh, I don't even know what happened. Something happened. Alright, Mitchell, enjoy. Well, so much for that being my first win of the day, huh? That didn't quite work out. It probably was. The kobolds, I'm assuming. Well, it's just not enough. If the oil geysers don't crit, they just don't do much. That's alright. I'll just wise up and put more air in. No, I just wasn't watching there, Ron. Could pretty easily go back and look at the mini-map and see what happened. I'm assuming it was kobolds. But don't know. Could have been a lady orc. Well, I probably would have saw the lady orc on the map still. Could have been dang near anything. Let's see. It leaves me 600 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what? 120 per lane. It's not as much as I'd like. I guess I'm missing out on the opportunity here on the double dipping. Let's go something like that instead. Kind of like getting one out there because there's always some irritating ranged mobs way out there. A cobalt? Yeah, Zapper doesn't come to wave 5. But I know what you mean. Hmm. 50 left. What to do with the 50? I'll throw it right here. Don't really have a whole lot on this lane dedicated to it, so... Then that leaves 20 more. Well, I guess if I don't have much dedicated to that lane, I should put something there, huh? There we go. The fortification shard. What is that? Is that... I don't remember the chaos tier it drops in. Is that campaign? Or is that chaos 1? I just don't remember. Yeah, campaign. So it would be definitely be the Harbinger. I'm assuming that will probably stay the same after Onslaught too, unless they change. I mean, some of the shards I wish they would change, like having defense crit damage in chaos or in campaign is not the best, because you know having more crit damage on a defense that just doesn't ever crit because the crit chance is so low makes it not super good. Deadly Strikes is in Chaos 3 there, Jean-Marc. One of the most elusive shards in the game. Actually, Excellent passed Omni. Omni was above Excellent, and then Excellent put him back down. Omni's not going to stay in the top 10 because he doesn't care. He got into the top 10 and screenshotted it, I'm sure, and he's good with it now. But he definitely doesn't seem to care very much about it. He's been grinding out Left 4 Dead 2 with Joe the last few days. They asked me if I wanted to play some yesterday, but I just didn't feel like downloading it again. It's been a long time since I played Left 4 Dead 2. I'm used to having my son there to carry me. He was a Left 4 Dead 2 pro. It is fun though. Let's see, let's just get up some. Well, you know what? Let me save some for the air. $60 more. Right about there should work. Yeah, but he Omni grinded it out. And like he's just waiting for Onslaught. For him, he's burnt out on it, you know, which is understandable. He's just waiting for Onslaught to get here before he starts to grind again. And then of course Ascension's not going to matter. Or it's going to matter, but it's not going to matter in a leaderboard type setting. There will be different leaderboards. Well, Trendy's actually adding Defender packs, which essentially are going to be cosmetic loot boxes into the game in the next expansion in December. They haven't discussed it further, but it's not going to be... I mean, with the exception of shard packs, that's about the only thing in DD2 that could really be construed at all with pay to win. But, I mean... it's something that's easily obtained without, you know, without paying anything. So it's more, to me, it's more like pay to save time. I've never really considered DD2 pay to win, though. In my mind, anyway. Of course, we've all got our own definition of that. Ooh, here's a siege roller. I didn't bring Drago. And I'm positioning myself very poorly. Oh, terrible. Oh, I missed. Oh my god, I suck. You gotta do it right behind the damn thing. Oh, what was that? Oh, the Petrify killed it. That's right, I forgot about the walls. Yeah, defense rate is another good one. Defense rate's in Chaos 4. Now, once you get to Chaos 7, you won't be using that defense rate very frequently. But getting there, it's very valuable. Pay to look cool, that's fair. We'll have to see, there's gonna, from the way they're talking, there's just like lots and lots of new cosmetics coming. Yeah, I agree there, though, Douglas. I got more than, I got a ridiculous amount of enjoyment per dollar spent for DD2 for me personally. So I got no problem with supporting Trendy whenever they put out something new. I'm still, the one thing I'm missing that I've got on the PS4 is that one hat for the carnival skin for the monk. And I mean, it looks so awesome. That's definitely what I roll around with on the PS4, but sadly on the PC I don't have it. How it worked back in the day when the carnival came is there were duplicates in the lockboxes. Luckily they changed that and made it so duplicates were no longer a thing. But I can assure you, I blew through lots of stuff. Omni's not even playing Excellent, so he doesn't care. He's been grinding out Left 4 Dead, or Left 4 Dead 2. So yeah, I think he just wanted to get there once for his screenshot, and then he told me he's not really going to play much at all until until Onslaught comes. Ooh, wrecked. I was hoping to get that eruption off and then go underground, but yeah, I tried to encourage him to keep grinding it out, but he doesn't seem very interested. I think everybody should, well, I mean, we don't know the calculations yet on what we're going to get for giving up our Ascension when we prestige. Trendy hasn't released that info yet, but they've definitely hinted at higher Ascension will mean more value with the ancient power system when it gets here. So anxious to see what that's going to turn into. I don't really pay too much attention to that thing. I wouldn't even know if you did pass me. All I know is 2500 is the last achievement in the game, and I want to get it before Onslaught comes out. That's my main concern. Dang, you guys throwing from way out here. That ain't right. Yeah, Mutt's been at 2500 for like 8 months. Yeah, once I get to 2500, I'm still gonna play, but I'm gonna be playing some different games for sure until Onslaught gets here. It's like that waiting time in between where there's not a whole lot else to do. Shadow Flame Mystic. It's definitely a way to do it. It's just, I've been using that build a lot lately. I mean, as far as like lazy AFK grinds, it's one of the betters. One of the better ones for sure. Come on, Matthews, just a little bit further forward, would you? There we go. Oop, I keep forgetting I'm not on the hero damage Lavamancer. Yeah, Fortnite added something in. There's nothing for me to do in Fortnite either, other than mindlessly grind forward. But there's no missions or anything. I mean, that the whole Halloween reskin thing was, in my mind, it was nothing. I did go and get some of those hydraulic weapons from earlier, but I mean, there's nothing I'm overly. I mean, there's the Halloween thing gave you a reason to keep playing, I guess, if you were still playing, but it didn't really give me any motivation to come back. Battlefront 2 is awesome, but people are telling me that it's boring to watch. I've been playing it a lot. I'm actually almost level 20. Like, I bet 5 or 6 matches probably, and I'd be at a level 20. Level 20 is where you can craft all the end game stuff. So I'll be able to get me some purple cards going in my deck. These wings came from the Halloween bundle. The beasts, I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, we see your messages there, Azurite. Train coming. Here's another siege roller. See if I can do this one right. Coming out of that lane. The problem with, I'm going to play through the campaign in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I will record that. But the graphics and everything are so pretty, I don't want to stream it. It's just the quality's not there. I want to be able to do it at 60 frames per second. And I just, my connection won't allow for that, sadly. I'm going to wait for it to make the turn this time. Oop. And I'm misplacing my lava balls. There we go. I did it right. Yay! First time for everything. I was gonna play Destiny 2. I'm sure I would have enjoyed it, but at the time I just didn't feel like I had enough time to commit to it. I had several friends that played it and are playing it. I tell you what I was really hoping for would come and would be announced at this year, which wasn't, is I was hoping there was going to be something for Diablo 4, but I guess that's just not even a thought. Or Blizzard's not saying anything that would make you think it is. They've got other stuff going. I hope it's not like the gap between Diablo 2 and 3, where you have to wait a decade. That would be just irritating. What's going on, Exodus? Yeah, you buy them on the store. That beast, whatever it's called, beast something pack. Nah, those wings are not a mastery reward. The mechanical wings and the angel wings are, like, these are a mastery reward. They look pretty nice too. They look really good on that shinobi monk skin. And then these are, no, not those. These are a mastery reward. This is the first set of wings you'll get from mastery here. Always seem to miss them. Yeah. It happens though. What are you gonna do, you know? You gotta do real life. If not, it'll sneak up on you. Yeah, the Bundle of the Beast. That's the name of it. Probably don't need more than one down here, huh? Got lots of DU on this one. Ooh, it makes me wonder. I should pull the oil, or pull that. I'm not even going to bother. If I was using my head, I would pull that destructive pylon shard out of my sand. Oops. Ooh, I haven't used a volcano. Let me see. Let's see if I can fit them both in here. Yeah, it'll work. I was surprised at how easy C7 was. I had problems on Ruins, but besides Ruins, I went through and soloed all of C7 Mastery. I actually AFK'd quite a bit of it while my son was here visiting. Just really, really easy. Ruins was a pain in the butt, but I got help. I ended up getting help with Ruins. It's the only map I didn't solo though. It was way easier than Chaos 6, I thought. I could probably get away with just one, but I do have additional DU on this one. What's left? 90. Let's just get some more oil. There we go. That'll work. Get these guys up so I don't have to worry about them flyers. Yeah, it's definitely a pricey one. No doubt about it there, Jean-Marc. Take that. Oh, didn't need none of those lady orcs. The oil geyser thing looks really cool when it's going off from eruption. I should have snuck a volcano in somewhere just for fun. Exclamation loot in chat there, Summit. We'll give you a link to an article talking all about it. It will be changing with the Onslaught system. So that's something exciting. Especially if you're new to the game. The current system I really don't like. I've been very vocal about that since the beginning. It's not, the players are there, Azurite. The problem is the game has kind of trained people to ride solo. Got a little glitched petrify animation going there. It's like the Maul is it's like a frog catching a fly or something. I'm just gonna dump it right into these. Good enough. I think, I'm not even positive who wrote that article. I think it was Suck, but I'm not positive. Your best bet on the PS4 is going to be to join a community, I think. Because, like I said, the game kind of trained people to play solo for a long time. There's difficulty scaling based on how many players you have, and it makes progressing through the game just so much easier solo. But that hurt, I think, long term. Now, Onslaught is going to be the opposite of that. It's going to encourage team play, so I think we're going to be able to see more active teams going. For that, for sure. You should join. I know it's inconvenient for the PlayStation Exodus, but you should consider joining the DD2 Discord. If you have a tablet or whatever, you can put it on. There's always people actively looking for groups there. Yeah, for sure there, Wise Wolf. Well, I mean, just the Ascension, you know, we don't know what the Ascension buffs are, but the Ascension buff stacking will allow you to push a lot further in a group. Like my Maul got beat up a little bit there, huh? Eh, not too bad. I don't even know what I got on those things. Oh, I got that explosive shielding guard. Crumbling stone fortification. I'm so tempted to swap that destructive out. I hate giving up the defense crit damage, but that's what I would have to give up. Let's do it. Give up a little damage to buff everything around it. It'll provide me with entertainment at least. Gotta hit that geyser. Alright. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's hitting them all. What's going on there, Beastathon? I'm anxious to hear when it'll come. I'm still thinking that it's going to be December 12th through the 15th. That little window is when the expansion will come. But, of course, I keep getting all hopeful and hoping it comes the week before that. But I don't think that's going to be realistic coming the week before. I really think that 12th through the 15th is a good, a pretty solid date range to when it's going to get here. How we're busy. Oh, because it was still being erupted. Ooh, Cobalt's going in. Definitely going in there. I'm not sure, to be honest with you there, Jean-Marc. Do exclamation shards in chat. We'll give you a link to where all the shards are. Off the top of my head, I don't know that one. Maybe somebody in chat knows where oil spill drops. I just have no clue. Where's old Gribbs? Down at the bottom. He's going to be wrecked before I can get to him. Just do one lava ball. Did I miss? I missed. There, Gribbs. Take that. Oh, Arc expansion drops on the 13th. Oil spill is C3. There you go. That's a game that I really, really want to play, but on the same note, I get discouraged by the reviews about the public servers and whatnot. I think it would be boring to play it on a private server unless you had a group of friends or whatever to play it with. Which I don't know very many people that play Ark. How the heck did I miss Lekelion? He's right in front of me. I suck at aiming at these things. There, I can't miss you. Right in the face. You have a dedicated server. I'm sure I could probably get a Arc server going, or any game server for that matter, going for free. Putting a link to the company down in the description. I think those are pretty easy to get, but I've never tried, to be honest with you. Oh, come on and get off me. Where's the roller at? They're giving me plenty of time to get down there. It's nice of them. But of course, we got to deal with another assassin first. Didn't even get that one off, but that's alright. The official servers suck. Yeah, that's really the main reason why I haven't played them. Or played it, is because they got auto-killed before I could get them. Because that's what I heard. But I mean, who doesn't want to play a game with dinosaurs? I mean, come on. It's dinosaurs, for God's sakes. 2,100 hours. You know, I was surprised to hear that's one that Sidewalk has got like thousands of hours into. I never realized he had played that much. But he's got a ton of hours into Ark. Just erupt that one. Here we go. Maybe that's something I'll play around with when after Onslaught gets here. Yeah, the kobolds are that Skyguard doesn't have the correct positioning, or it's hitting them there now, but it didn't look like it was hitting them before. Yay, the oil stun worked. Oil geysers are good stuff, man, I tell you. Come on, give me a gold box, for God's sakes. So, Astroneer won out the Let's Play poll by Worlds, so I'm going to be adding a new one up here in the next couple of days, as I'm actually going to get that Astroneer playthrough started tonight. So, episode 1 will probably come out early this morning, Pacific time. Or tomorrow morning, I should say. And my intent there is to have one Let's Play episode go up every day. So I'll have one video of some random Let's Play series that you guys all vote on what it is, and then I'll have a DD2 video, whether it be a live stream or whatever, that goes up every day. So I'll put 2 videos up a day here over the next several months. I'm actually pretty heavily debating on doing some really heavy-duty live streams for Onslaught. Like maybe doing some all-day things, 5 days a week. Well, let me put that there. Actually, then it doesn't hit that one. Yeah. That can hit them both? Oh, come on. It's not that far away. There it goes. I got a little bit spendy there. I think I need to... What do I got? I think I need to give myself a little bit more range here on my sky guards. Make them a little bit more effective. In fact, let me get the sky guards down before I finish anything else. Do I want... Let's go like this. That'll give me pretty good protection through the whole map. Actually, I could go with them right in the middle and hit all 4 lanes. Guess why would I not do that if I'm going to use all that range? I don't like the way it's hitting the lower lane, though. Or the way it's not hitting the lower lane, I should say. You know what? Let's do it. Just for pure entertainment value. Get the fireworks show going from the middle of the map here. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a little laggy with that shift here on this map, huh? So, where was I? We got, what, 510 left. It's going to leave me a little bit tight. I think on some of these... maybe not. Maybe not too bad. Is that going to get those? Yeah, it should. Let's see. I'm just going to go with 1 oil geyser down here. That leaves me 150. That doesn't leave me very much for this lane. Leaves me no oil geysers. But... give me, what, 3 fishers? Just going to have to get these guys upgraded really, really fast. In fact, let's just start off getting them upgraded right now. In fact, I'm going to lose the oil from another lane too and bring 1 oil over there just to make life a little better. We'll do that one. See if I can't squeeze it in the middle here. There we go. Not very ideal placement, but it's the new shard there, No Mike. It's called Destructive Pylon. I'll show you at the break. It's the Mastery Shard. Actually, it's the Mastery Shard from last week. So for the 6th grouping of stars, I think it was from last week. I'm not actually using the one from this week. I've got it in my Mystic Walls. It's actually the best place for it. Seems to be in target dummies for sure because of the attack rate. Anyway, it's this guy right here. Destructive Pylon increases the defense power of nearby defenses to 120% and increases the defense power of the affected tower by 34%. It's not huge, but it's, it's free damage. You get more out of it than you would from having defense crit on that. Like in this situation where buffing 3 anyway you do. The most must-have shard, I'd probably say Deadly Strikes. You're going to want a bunch of those. It comes from Chaos 3. Fixing the wall shard, I'm assuming you're talking about, Mutt? Yeah, that's already reported. There's some known issues with it. I would bet that will probably go out pretty quick. You would think. I mean, it'll be a pretty easy fix. I'm still worried about this side over here. All that, I didn't even check out the fireworks show. We don't have very many mobs out on the map right now. Not getting much of a fireworks show at all. Yeah, crappy. Crappy relic. Gotta check the fireworks at the beginning of the wave. Get these guys all fattened up. There we go. Well, that sucks in any fashion there, Azurite. As far as trials goes, and as far as quite a few of the mastery maps, they're significantly easier to do solo, though. You know, the 30-second build time ones with 10 different defenses or whatever, that one can get a little bit of a pain in the butt on mastery mode. What actually got, like I mentioned, for what got me this week was Ruins. It was, I did all of them solo, and then Ruins just, I tried it like 5 times and eventually just said to hell with it and asked for help. Not a direct hit. Oh crap, there's another roller I didn't see. Helps when you look at the mini-map, you know? God, this is only wave 3. Am I going to lose a wall? Let me get this one down first since it's so low. Actually, my walls are so stout. There we go. There's one down. I don't even have these things even... I don't have my best thing on them, but I never use them, you know. Now, how did that not hit him? Was I just too close? I mean, it's doing damage to it, but I didn't get the big first shot damage. Man, look at the pretty decent secondary rolls and just crappy main stat roll. It's the story of my DD2 life right there. I can never get both. I either get a really high main stat with bad substats or really high substats and bad main stats. Let's see. Good enough. There is nothing coming out of there that is worthy of this. I don't know why I'm sitting here building all this up. What am I going to waste it on? Lady Orcs. There we go. I got the Lady Orcs anyway. Oh, come on. It's the whole thing there, Azurite. It doesn't look at any individual stat. It's an overview of the entire thing. So, you know, it's the overall quality. And this lane's pretty buffed. I don't know why. Well, it's because I'm so close to the entrance. Do I need to bother? I probably don't need to bother, but habit is habit. Now that I'm all done with mastery, I can go back to repairing stuff at will. That'll be nice. I lost so many matches for repairing when I wasn't supposed to. And Cobalts are making it out pretty far on this lane. Yeah, anyway, though, if you're just starting playing Azurite, I would personally suggest just kind of playing through the game and having fun, and then when Onslaught gets here, then, you know, the gear progression will be a lot easier to understand. You know, you get to this floor, you'll get this quality of loot. I mean, the main thing is that you're looking at something. You're still, if you just looked at main stat, it's just like sell value. Just looking at sell value, you're gonna progress eventually. It's not, you know, since the item power is a hidden number that they don't show us, we don't really have anything concrete to go by. But, I mean, if you just look at any number, whether it be main stat or sell value or anything, you're gonna end up progressing. But the main thing is just putting it all on one hero and having all the best stuff on one, you know, which is just, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan. I'm glad that there's changes coming as far as the loot system goes, especially since we're going to be prestiging and giving all our loot up. I want to at least have a good way to get it back. I'll be excited to hear more info on that whole ancient power setup. No doubt about it. I should get put a Skyguard on every lane on this one, huh? Might as well. I think that'll work. I don't think so, Exodus. I mean, there's probably going to be some balance changes, but the heroes, for the most part, you know, they're all effective. Although some are stronger than others, currently you can get the job done with any of them. It's more about using their defenses properly. Let's see. Yeah, let's just put it right there. I am worried about that lane. I guess I'll just throw a Fisher down here. I think that there will be some bug fixes, you know. I think the Mystic should get some changes, to be honest with you. She's got some game-breaking mechanics that can be used right now. Besides that, I don't see what else. I mean, there's a few... I guess there's a few things in the game, but I mean, for the most part, you can clear all the content with a wide variety of heroes. How we want to do this? I guess there's so much DU available. I might as well just create a just absurdly large enclosure here. I'm gonna be able to fit all the stuff I want to fit in here, though. Yeah, I guess so. Get a nice big killing area right there. Need some kind of Skyguard action now. Mouse is going on me. Come on, mouse, you can do it. There it goes. The last Windows update, I swear it killed every driver I have. Oops. I had to reinstall just so many different drivers, and I think that my USB controller or my motherboard drivers got backed up or something. Because I've just had problems after problems since that last update. Thing's gonna get pounded up there, but whatever. Let's see, can we fit another? Oh yeah, we can. That's 1850. Well, you know what? I whined about no volcano. I guess better get another volcano. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I mean, I kind of feel kind of stupid for even going to Windows 10, but at the time, you guys know I'm a big fan of overclocking, you know, and I benchmark absolutely everything. And I got higher benchmarks with the same system running Windows 10, just slightly, but I was able to get like a tiny bit more performance out of my GPU and CPU at Windows 10. So I went with that, but little did I realize just how ridiculously invasive it is. It's just, I don't know. Just about everybody that I know that are like really into that sort of thing, they all have gone back to Windows 7. Every single one of them. Reflect beams really help if you have an EV there, Patrick. In fact, they make life pretty damn easy in Chaos 6, to be honest with you. But my, like my standard issue build right now for Chaos 6 when I was doing Mastery, if the restrictions allowed it, is I used reflect beams in front of the walls and then either went with auras or weapon manufacturers for the damage. Well, I mean, I understand what they were going for in the whole Windows 10 thing, trying to make, you know, their various platforms more similar. But my problem with it is just the updates coming whenever they want to, as far as the download of it goes. Even when it's scheduled or completely turned off, you know, they didn't grasp that auto updates. It's not the update itself that drives everybody nuts. It's the download, and it's that drives me nuts. And then just how invasive the interface is. Like for example, I got a media copy of Video Studio Pro from Coral, and they wanted me to do a video using their software, you know, and they gave me the software for free. Now, I never did it, but I did install it. I actually didn't... I mean, it's easy to use and all that. I got nothing bad to say about it, but I just liked Premiere Pro better. But, anyway, I did install it, and now I get constant little pop-up advertisements. And I've even got notifications turned off. It's still, I don't know, it's irritating. I guess it's not constant. I say it's constant. Once a week or so, I'll have some little ad pop up in the right-hand corner, even with notifications turned off. It drives me nuts. Yeah, it's true there, Exodus. Everybody wants the DirectX 12, but not hardly any game uses it. Or very few, anyway. Where's the roller? He's down here. That's my only problems with it. I mean, I've had really no problem with anything else. With Windows 10, but I don't like the not being able to truly turn off the auto updates, and I don't like just the invasive little ads and notifications that it pops up. I mean, besides that, I've had no problems with it. But like I said, all the computer geeks I know all tell me I'm stupid for keeping it, and why I have not gone back to Windows 7 yet. So just based off of, you know, their knowledge. Oh man, is this going to be like some glitchiness here? I got 4 frogs catching flies that are locked in position. No, it went away. Well, all but one. Oh, no, it'll target something else here eventually. Yeah, I'll have to check that out there, Exodus. Quibs, I can't see ya. There he is. Too much fire. Like I ever thought that would be a thing. I don't think I need as many of those as I put up. Well, that's 4, right? Oh, what the heck? I missed? Or he was petrified. That's alright, I can do it again. Nope. I got like 1 or 2 siege roller one-shots right today. What's going on there, Clash? Just playing around with the Lavamancer today. I never give the Lavamancer much love, so I figured he deserved a little today. For some reason. Because I want to go underground and go real fast. That's the real reason. It doesn't surprise me there, Exodus. Oh man, if you use the... I don't use the shards because they've been removed for the game. But there's another shard that had been removed called Submerging Speed, I think. That increases the Lavamancer's movement speed while submerged, you know? Oh my god, it makes you insanely quick. I constantly end up going off edges back when I was using that shard. Oh man, I didn't even put any more love into my volcano. What the heck? That ogre gonna die? I think so. Oh, that would have been a sweet shot if I'd have hit him. It bounced off of something. I had family come visit me here, Clash. So that was nice. There we go. Everything else is going into this volcano. There we go. Get that bad boy all beasted out. Just because the upgraded graphic alone is worth upgrading the volcano. Go, go, volcano! He's already gone. Air Clash. He came and left. He was here over the weekend for a few days. He had to get back to it though. He only had the weekend off. But yep, so I'm back at it now. Like I mentioned, I'm going to start that Astroneer playthrough tonight. And I want to get the campaign from Star Wars Battlefront 2 done as well. Can you bring the assassins and the lava balls? Doesn't look like it. It's worth a shot. I think everything else is probably just going to die. Right on the squirties. Come on, squirties. There we go. And a stuck mob. Imagine that. I'm not going to be able to get to him, huh? Alright, there we go. He auto-killed. He's auto-dead. I think that was it as far as shinies go. Yeah, looks like it. One low-rolled medallion. What are you gonna do? Not sure what tier we're gonna do, but we'll probably do another shard farming viewer run tomorrow. Oh, I'll definitely hit 2,500. I mean, it's just a matter of when. If they announce that the update's coming next week, which I don't think it's going to be, but if it did, then I'm gonna have to get to work over the weekend. Let's see, it gives it pretty good coverage there, right? Actually, I don't even need 3 of them anymore now that I got that range on them. I mean, if I really want to hit 2,500. Nah, it was 2K originally, and then they changed it to 2,500. I'm just trying to get all the achievements, you know? There's a 2,500 achievement in the game that I want to get. Yeah, it was 2,000 originally was going to be the top, and then they made it 2,500. But I'm assuming Ascension will be, or Ascension as we know it will be changing with the new system, so I just want to make sure I get that achievement before the new system comes, in case that, you know, in case I can't get it any longer. I went and spent too much, didn't I? I think I did. Let's see. Actually, I still got enough. Move that one out, and then I'll put one here that'll buff both of those. That should get it. That'll work. Assuming that volcano doesn't get blown up, being that close to the core. Hopefully the Sky Guards are going to be able to handle those kobolds. Well, there's no cap. It goes up forever. The 2,500 is just for the achievement purposes. The highest is, what, 7,025? And then there's a couple of guys that are way up there. I think I'm in 9th. Last I'd looked. Ninth place overall on the PC. And just because I gotta be that way, you know, it's going all into the volcano first. There we go. Good enough. Oh yeah, now we're hitting those flyers way out there. I don't think I'll have to worry about them too much. We'll see. Didn't do much down here. Actually, I didn't do any upgrades, but this lane is pretty stout. 4 fishers and 2 squirties. That's pretty dang good. Well, you know, you gotta feed the kids there, Exodus. It just comes with the program. Why? How is it I keep missing things? Or maybe it was the petrify. I was gonna say point blank to the face. How do you miss an ogre? They're so wide. There we go. What's going on there, Tyler? Orbs actually no longer drop, except in the real low tiers because they were not used really. So yeah, orbs are no good. To make a long story short without a whole lot of description, orbs are no good. I should do something down below, huh? Yeah, I got, what, almost 400 left. Good enough. Man, my stomach is just killing me. I just ate a bunch of crap all weekend. Or not necessarily a bunch of crap, but just too much of it. Where's he at? He's on the close lane here this time. Take that, assassin. Squirty to the face. Got a lot of mobs behind him now. Let's see if I can time this one right. He's gonna be dead before I... Yup, he died already. Dang it! The petrify killed him. Good enough. Everything's good and juiced up now. Chaos, going into the Chaos tiers is not based off of your Ascension level there, Tyler. It's more based off of your luck with what kind of gear you get. If you get some lucky RNG and you have a bunch of drops, then, you know, you can work your way up through the Chaos tiers pretty quick. On the Xbox account, I made it to Chaos 7 playing 100% solo at Ascension 120. And I know, like, Argic made it below Ascension 100. So, I mean, you can get up to Chaos 7 relatively easy if you have a little luck and you understand the loot system. What you gonna do, Ogre? Get off me already. I'll hide down here for a minute. Or maybe not. Assassin won't get off me. Oh, I hear you there, Clash. That's the story of my life right there. Now, when I did Chaos 7 on the Xbox, I was in Chaos 5 quality gear when I cleared it. I didn't have very good luck. I never do. Like, if it takes most people, you know, I say this all the time, but if it takes most people 10 runs to get the item they're looking for, it'll take me 100. That's just the nature of RNG and my crappy luck. I'm gonna ignore that Kellyanne. See if I can get all these hex throwers though. I need to be erupting that volcano. RNG is a random number generator, and it's basically how loot is determined. There's a range of loot that could possibly drop for you based off of your current gear. And a random number generator determines the quality level of that piece. It stinks is what it does. I'm hoping the ranges on the floors for Onslaught won't be so wide like it is now. I mean, the range of loot you can get when you're fully geared in Chaos 7 stuff is just, it's a really, really wide range. I'm hoping the floors will be dialed in a little tighter, but I mean, we'll see. We will see how all that works out. How far am I from 25-15? Looks like one more map. I'll at least get to 25-15 on stream here today. That'll leave me 85 more levels I've got to get before Onslaught comes. Just as my personal goal. Which I think, well, depending on when it comes out, I don't think I'll have a problem hitting it. If I had to, I could grind all weekend this weekend if it's going to come really soon, but I think that's being a little too optimistic. I mean, I would be stoked if Onslaught came out next week, but I just don't think that's realistic. Don't think it's realistic at all. Let's see, let's go like right there. Put another one, say, right there. Another one right there. That's not terrible, huh? Yeah, let's try that out. That'll leave me 1,050. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes, but 2 of them are double lanes. And I might be able to do a little lane sharing on. Let's see, let's just go kind of light here. We'll go 3 fishers and 1 squirty. What is that? 90, 110. That's 170 per lane. Because these, even if you do lane sharing on the fishers... Actually, let's not do that then. Let's just turtle it. That'll give a little bit more... A little more DU. Let's go something like that. Can I get away with 1 here? That's going to be pushing it, but... We're going to try it anyway. Get this outside lane in and see what's left. See, if I would have said all Lavamancer except Mystic Walls, that would have made life a little easier for me here today. But since I didn't, I got to go with those Lavamancer walls. Let's see. That's actually pretty... I got pretty dang good coverage, really. I don't have very many geysers in, but I got some heavy-duty fisher action going here. Let's see. 1 more fisher. Where can I put it? Let's just put it right there. I got lots of squirties in there. Let's go, just some more squirties around. Good enough. I think this will hold. We will see. Yeah, maul attack's really, really slow. It's got a, what, it's 0.7 per second cap. So the, you know, you definitely want a faster attacking wall. Like the, you know, the blockades or the target dummy, which I think the target dummy would be the quickest. But like I said, right now it's a little bit buggy. It's overhealing quite a bit. So once they get that dialed in, I'll probably end up experimenting with it quite a bit more. Take that, crispy lady orc. Oh yeah, this is wrecking it. Oh, the beauty of being overpowered. You could just do what you want. Even go swimming. Into the drink. Alright, let's see. Get all these sky guards out. That'll work. What else? So, more sky guards. Should get all those up as well. That'll probably work. And do this side lane here. $130 left. Good enough. I think that shard, though, is going to be one that's definitely sees more benefit in Onslaught than what you're going to see for it in the trials. Like, currently, just unless you just, you know, build it so that's what's going to happen, walls just don't take a whole lot of damage. I mean, if you build it so that it will, then of course it will. But if you build for a spawn camp and put the walls back, your walls just aren't going to take a whole ton, you know. I did it too casually. There's that fine line, you know. Like I said, I did it semi AFK through quite a bit of it. You know, I would have a few minutes with my son here visiting, and I'd build out a map and just hit G and let it sit there and spend, you know, 45 minutes or whatever on the map. Just coming back over to it. So that took a little bit of the fun out of it. But yeah, it is nice doing it, not being all stressed, and you actually, it seemed really, really easy. With the exception of Ruins. I keep saying that. Ruins gave me a hard time. But the rest of the maps in Chaos 7 were just pretty easy to deal with. Omni did it solo too, except for a few maps. Yeah, C7 was way easier than C6, there's no doubt about it. Seemed that way to me anyway. Come on and get off me. Well, school and, you know, school and then the, you know, popularity of the game. Not many people are playing DD2 right now. You know, a lot of players are waiting for the update. I'm sure there will be a spike when the update hits. I mean, there always is. Every update, there's a spike in DD2 viewership. But that's the downside too with being completely hooked on playing one game all the time. You know, if I stream something else, there's even less. Because just everybody comes to watch DD2, you know, and I understand that. C8's never going to be a thing as far as I know. There, Ronald. I mean, it may end up coming down the road at some point, but it's not planned, from what I understand. Onslaught is going to be the new in-game progression. In the prestige system, or the ancient power system. I gotta get calling it prestige out of my head. You're gonna gain power through that. Now, we don't know all the details exactly yet, but we know that the gear will still be capped, and since there's no Chaos 8 and Trials are still going to be in game, I'm assuming that the gear will be capped at Chaos 7 quality, and you'll get the power through other means. Well, welcome there, Brando. Appreciate it. Man, all the bosses just melted that time. Oh man, no volcano. Dang it, I forgot a volcano again. I'm a slacker with the volcano. Oh, I don't know. Their run, they never, who knows? Could have been anything. I mean, I didn't expect, cyborgs or geodes, to be honest with you. Or siege rollers. You know, when they came, everybody absolutely hated them. Or not everybody, but a lot of people did. Oh, come on and get off me already. Oh, fail shot. I get one more shot. Can I bank it? Come on, get off me. Oh, I missed. Lost my window. Yeah, there's a siege roller for me. Hopefully I can time that one right. Get rid of all these assassins and whatnot here. Ogre's getting a little uppity there, though. Yep, actually, Ogre down. Siege Roller's way back there. One more. Didn't get the one shot, but still killed it. Just no insta-death. Mediocre pieces there. Yeah, looks like that was it. Let's see what kind of box I got. I don't think you can go out those. Oh, look. It's by tier, really. I mean, the Mystic did good. The Dryad did good. The Monk did good. I mean, there was a lot of them that did good. The EV2 and the lane clearing for it. Now the EV2 is a little bugged right now too. The proton charge is hitting twice as frequently as it's supposed to. So I'm sure that's going to be changed here in the future. But you know, nothing burns a lane like a EV2 proton charge does, that's for sure. Anyway, all that is going to do it for today. I'm, like I said, I'm going to start that Astroneer playthrough tonight. I'm not going to do it live, because there is a lot of grind in that game, so I'm going to edit out a lot of the grinding, so you guys don't have to watch running back and forth constantly. But that'll be hitting the channel late tonight or early tomorrow morning. And then, of course, I'll be back tomorrow with some more DD2 at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Probably going to do something with the Steam group tomorrow, maybe some shard farming. Not sure what. But anyway, thank you all a ton. I do appreciate you guys for swinging out. And I will be back soon, that is for sure. So take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.